The sun beat down like a hammer on the rocky ridges of southern Kandahar. Dust swirled around the boots of the 12-man Marine squad moving silently through the dry terrain. The sound of a helicopter faded into the distance. There was no going back now. Staff Sergeant Daniel Rhodes led the squad, eyes scanning the cliffs above. Operation Steel Dagger had begun, a joint mission to root out Taliban insurgents holed up in a network of caves. Intel reported a weapons cache and high-value target within. Rhodes was a 10-year veteran, having seen Iraq, Syria, and now Afghanistan. War had left its scars on his body and his soul. But this mission felt different. He had a bad feeling. Private First Class Marco Vega, the youngest in the squad, whispered, "Sarge, you sure about this? Feels quiet." "Too quiet." Rhodes nodded grimly. "That's what worries me." They moved forward. The silence was shattered in seconds. Boom. A blast threw 3 men off their feet. Dust clouded the air as machine gun fire echoed from the ridge. "Ambush!" Rhodes yelled. "Take cover!" Chaos erupted. Bullets pinged off rocks. Corporal Tennyson was down, bleeding from his leg. Rhodes dragged him behind a boulder, returning fire with his M4. Vega covered their left, firing blindly into the dust. Minutes felt like hours. When the gunfire finally stopped, 2 Marines were dead, Tennyson and Morales. They regrouped. The radio was dead. Rhodes made a decision. "We're too deep. We keep moving. Take out the cache, complete the mission. Then we find a way out." The squad nodded, exhausted, shaken but loyal. Hours passed. The trail grew steeper. A cave mouth loomed ahead. Rhodes gave the signal. Vega tossed in a flashbang. Boom. Then they stormed inside. The cave was cold, damp, and dark. Inside were weapons, AK-47s, RPGs, and crates marked with Arabic and Russian labels. Suddenly a shadow moved. Rhodes aimed. "Stop! Hands up!" From the corner a boy emerged, no older than 14. He was trembling, holding a broken radio. "Put it down," Rhodes said gently. The boy complied, tears in his eyes. "No Taliban. Hide. They kill my father. I want peace." Vega lowered his rifle. "Sarge, what do we do?" Rhodes sighed. "He comes with us." But before they could move, a voice crackled from a hidden speaker. "Welcome, Americans." It was a trap. The cave lit up with flames as the entrance exploded. Dust rained down. The squad was trapped. "Back! Fall back!" Rhodes shouted, coughing. They ran deeper into the tunnels. Gunfire echoed from behind. Someone was guiding the enemy. "We've been betrayed," said Sergeant Miller. "Someone gave up our position." Hours turned into night. The squad, now just 5 men, emerged on the other side of the mountain. The boy was still with them. His name was Rafiq. Exhausted, wounded, and low on ammo, they found an abandoned outpost. No power. No communications. Just silence and the weight of survival. Rhodes sat by a fire, staring into the flames. "Why are we here?" he muttered. 10,000 miles from home, dying for politics." Vega sat beside him. "We're here for each other. For the ones who didn't make it. That's what you taught us." Rhodes nodded slowly. "We finished the mission." At dawn, they climbed to a ridge where Rafiq said they could get a signal. As Rhodes activated the radio, gunshots rang out. Sergeant Miller fell, hit in the chest. From the shadows came figures. Taliban fighters. It was the final stand. Rhodes and Vega fought back to back. Grenades flew. Bullets tore through the morning air. The enemy closed in. Then came the sound, rotors. A U.S. Apache helicopter swept down, guns blazing. The insurgents scattered. A voice on the radio crackled. "Echo Team, this is Guardian. You are not alone." Reinforcements had arrived. The battle was over. 3 days later, at Bagram Air Base, Rhodes stood in front of his surviving men. Only 3 now. He looked at Vega. "You saved lives, Private. You're a good Marine." Vega smiled faintly. You taught me well. As for Rafiq, the U.S. military arranged for his relocation and education. Rhodes handed him a notebook. This is your story now. Write it well. The war wasn't over. But in the shadows of Kandahar, they found something worth more than victory: brotherhood, courage, and the strength to carry on.